Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing okay, thank God. I'll be discussing with you how to save on a low income. Now, persons may say that their salary is very small, so they can't save, but I'm here to tell you, yes, you can save from whatever you are earning. You just need to have a strategy as how to do it, and I'm here to help you with that. So I'll be discussing 10 tips on how to save money on a low income. The first tip, save what you can. Depending on how much you're earning, make a promise to yourself to save a certain amount. So for example, you may say, okay, I'm going to start saving 5% of whatever I am earning per month. And you try and see how well it can go. As soon as you start doing the 5%, maybe if you get an increase, you can increase that percentage to something else, maybe a 10 or a 15 and so forth. Number 2, save first, spend later. So this percentage that you will be putting aside, you take it out first when you get your salary. So if you get your salary in your hand, you take it out. If you get it in your bank account, you make sure that you transfer that amount to the particular savings account that you will be designated for your future savings, right? Or you may withdraw it from the account and put it somewhere if you do not have a bank account. Number 3, open a savings account. So those of us who do not have a savings account, open a savings account, and this savings account will be different from maybe you have a regular savings account that you will go to regularly to withdraw funds. The savings account is for future savings. Yes, so you put away this money and ensure that if this account gives you a debit card, you do not walk around with it. You leave the debit card at home because you do not want to be tempted to spend from this account. Number 4, make a budget. Now, no matter how much you're earning, make a budget because it makes a difference as to how you spend your money monthly. So without a budget, you'll be tempted to spend freely. For example, you might go to the supermarket. Make sure you have a shopping list so that you do not do impulsive buying, because supermarket set up the supermarket for impulsive buyers. So for example, you go to the cashier, your intention was not to buy, for example, a lipstick, but then while cashing you see the lipstick there because they're tempting you to cash. So make a budget and try and stick with it. And not only for your supermarket, but for your entire lifestyle. Make a budget, know what you will spend on what and so forth. Settling your debt. Debt can hold us back. For example, those debt that causes interest rates. So for example, your credit card, ensure that you pay your credit card in full, because if you don't pay it in full, you know that there's an interest that will be occurring when you are to pay it the next time, and sometimes those interests will tend to push you back instead of pushing you forward towards your saving goal, because you already owe the amount that is outstanding plus other charges that will be now added to that amount. So therefore you will not have that amount that you want to save, because you will have to be now trying to gather more funds to pay off the bill plus the interest. So try to pay off your bills, student loans and stuff like that on a monthly basis, so that you do not incur additional charges. What number am I at? Number 6, I was just at. Number 5, that was settling your debt. Now number 6, spend less on food. Yes, I know we can't all live without food, but let us budget better. For example, you know how much is it you're earning, you try to budget. So instead of going out to eat regularly. You prepare your meal at home, you eat your breakfast before you leave, so that when you go on the road you will not need to purchase breakfast. If you're someone who works a 9 to 5, ensure that you take your lunch with you. And if you're going out to spend time with friends and you know that you do not have enough funds to spend, ensure that you eat before you go to that event. So therefore, when you go and you see food, you will not feel hungry because you already ate before you went, so that money will be saved in your pockets. Number 7, cut entertainment expenses. For example, do movie nights at home. Instead of buying coffee on the road, make your coffee and take with you in your coffee mug. You can also cut subscription expenses. So for example, if you have a particular cable company that you take cable from monthly, and sometimes you might not even be watching the cable, maybe you watch it maybe one time per month, but you still have it there, and then if you have it, you still have to pay. So cut subscription costs. You can use YouTube. YouTube has a lot of entertainment, so, and it is free once you have internet at home or wherever you are. You can always get free entertainment via YouTube or any other social platform. And as I said before, eat out less, party less, because partying takes a lot of your funds as well. So if you want to have a little you can have it at home instead of going out and having to pay money for drinks. And so everybody come over to your home, everybody takes something, somebody takes some food, some persons take something to drink, and so forth. Number 8, so we are winding down. Number 8, DIY what you can. That means do what you can for yourself. So for example, learn to do things for yourself instead of spending money for other persons to do it for you. For example, for the ladies, you may learn to wash your hair yourself. You may learn to do some hairstyles yourself if you're trying to cut back on costs and trying to save more. For the gentlemen, you may cut back on taking the car to the car wash, washing it at home yourself. That will save you some funds as well. And other things that you can do yourself around the house, try and learn. There is YouTube. You can always learn what you do not know on YouTube, because YouTube teaches almost anything anyone wants to know. So try and cut back and learn to do things on by yourself so that you can save that additional cash. Number 9, save on energy. Plug out equipment when they are not being used. So you're leaving your home, the TV is off, but yes, still plug it out. Some persons may put a device on their refrigerator at night, so it turns off by itself, and a particular time in the morning it turns back on again to save energy. Number 10, switch banks. So many of us have bank accounts at different banks depending on where you live. Now we all know that banks charge different type of service fees. They have different policies. Now if you're opening a bank account, ensure that the bank also thinks about you. So do your research, find a bank that cares about you as well, and a bank that it does not charge you a lot of service charge for every transaction that you do with them. A bank that will give you interest rate. If you choose to do serious saving with them, fixed deposit, you know that your interest rate is something that you can use to turn over. So do your research when opening an account with your bank, because we are giving the bank our money to keep. They are using our money, so in return they can help us as well. So Let us do our research properly and do not just go to a bank because somebody told you about it and the bank has been in existence for XYZ years. But do your research and choose the bank that works your money the best way possible for you. Now there you have it. I've given you 10 tips on how to save from your low income. Please feel free to comment if you have other tips. Feel free to comment in the comment section below. And as usual, thank you for watching. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.